think we're all slowly coming back in. So I hope everyone had some good breakout rooms or some good discussions and questions. I'm sure that the speakers would be more than willing to continue, chatting offline later. If any of the speakers who are still on are interested and willing, we could certainly drop their emails in the chat, or we'd be happy to connect anyone together after if needed. So we're gonna just do our kind of wrap up and next steps here. So I did want to remind everyone that this is a two-part series that we're doing specifically for this focus on sort of international, building an international community of educators and green chemistry sort of enthusiasts and stakeholders in green chem ed. So we're very excited that we were able to have such a phenomenal lineup of speakers today. We're also excited that we're going to have another set of 4 wonderful speakers in April. So Doctors Eji Inam, John De Becker, Vanya Zwin-Zadler, and Magaswari Karpo-Dewan. So we will be doing that on April 19th. So please do mark your calendars for that. And again, it's been wonderful seeing so many great perspectives from all different parts of the world, and continuing to see more of that in April and connecting again there. So before I sort of pass back off, it's been a pleasure being your guest host today. I did want to just sort of talk a little bit about the GCTLC, which is the program that I'm sort of helping to manage here at Beyond Benign. And one of the goals for this program is to really help foster this community that we have internationally and help support it with the appropriate tools. So the GCTLC is going to be a new online platform that will do exactly that. It's meant to be an online space where anyone from the community, whether you're an educator, student, an industry stakeholder, or whatever, can come in, learn about green chemistry in education, find resources, including greener lab experiments and in-class activities, join groups, post in forums, ask questions, learn from others, post about events, see upcoming events in green chem ed, look for jobs. We'll have a job board as well. So there'll be a number of features available in the GCTLC that will really help be a one-stop shop for green chemistry education. And so we know that this is needed because there's a need to accelerate the integration of green chemistry and sustainable chemistry across the science education continuum. And we know across the world as well, as Dr. Allende was pointing out, the UN SDGs, we need to really help try to accelerate the process of adopting and meeting the goals and the targets there. And so finding ways to do this is critical, and having an online space to do this is going to really help facilitate many aspects of that. So we want to have the GCTLC host that virtual library of resources, have a space to offer professional development opportunities, peer-to-peer learning, and empower thousands of community members to do this. And of course, preparing students so that we can build a future workforce that can also address many of these challenges. So this is the vision and mission for the platform. We're very excited for it. The timeline, again, is that we're going to be launching it this summer, so stay tuned for more details. And we'll be sending out more information on our social media, as well as through our newsletters and at some of the upcoming Green Chemistry Connections events as well. So with that, I want to say a huge thanks for letting me be the guest host today. I'm going to turn it back over to my colleague, Nim, who's going to wrap up some of the remaining parts of our connection session.
Thanks, John, and thank you to our amazing speakers today and for your really great job guest hosting. And so I'm going to just kind of quickly run through a couple slides at the end here just to talk about kind of things that the Beyond Benign community has our eye on and opportunities for you as community members. So as part of our Minority Serving Institution initiative, which is within the Green Chemistry Commitment Program, specifically to serve those minority serving institution universities that have those designations in the states. If you go to the next slide, we do have 2 grants available for minority serving institution community members. So the first one is for specifically ACS student chapters at minority serving institutions. If they are doing green chemistry work and they need money to run events, this grant is available for them. We have 5 student group awards available, and they're about 400 USD each. And any ACS student chapter from an MSI is eligible, and you can still apply to this one if you aren't from a GCC signing institution, so it's available to everyone. We're accepting applications currently on a rolling deadline right now, so there is no hard deadline, but we are looking at applications on a first come, first served basis. So please do get in contact with your ACS student chapters, those ones from minority serving institutions, and forward this information to them, or kind of chat with them at your own institution too, and please do encourage them to apply. We do have the money available and we would like to give it to these student groups. And then on the next slide, the second grant that we have available is for faculty or students. These grants are available to GCC signers who are minority serving institutions as part of this initiative. And these are kind of heftier grants. And again, they are to run green chemistry activities, outreach events, or etc. We have 2 awards available. They're for $5,000 each. And the eligibility criteria I've kind of discussed. So you can apply by April 30th. That is the deadline at the end of the day. And for either of these grants, please do send me an email if you have any questions. I'm happy to chat about the application form or anything to do with the application process. We do have 2 kind of upcoming community events that we did want to highlight. So the first one is from the Department of Toxic Substances Control in California. They are hiring. So if you know any students or any chemistry enthusiasts who are currently looking for a position, the DTSC is hiring for a number of positions here. And what they've decided to do is have an open house where anyone can attend and get their questions answered about any of those positions. So the link is on the slide there for you to be able to register. The next open house and the last one is actually available on February 23rd. So it is coming up next week, I believe. And the next community event that is coming up is one that we are kind of involved with, actually, who John is involved with. And that is the Defining Sustainable Chemistry Project webinar. So you can register there for that one. And that is really just to take a look at the new criteria for sustainable chemistry that have been created by this expert committee on sustainable chemistry, EcosChem, which is a group of leading representatives. And they're kind of presenting officially their criteria for everybody to kind of discuss and get to know more. But I would say John is the contact point at Beyond Benign for attending that, or if you have any questions. If you would like to share more information with your department about the green chemistry commitment, we do have this toolkit here, which just has very easy bite-sized pieces of information that you can share with everybody. And the links are coming through in the chat. If you would also like to sign up for an informational series, you can do so at that link there. We got a few more slides here. Please do take a look at our resources on our website. As a reminder, all of our resources are open access and free to download and to be used by anybody, whether it's in classes or just for your own personal enjoyment. And as a reminder and as a follow-up to John's really nice slides about the GCTLC online platform, that is where all of our resources are going to be hosted in the future. So please do stay tuned. We do have a really exciting giveaway planned. So we have a few of these green chemistry books available, signed by Dr. John Warner. And so if you are interested in entering a raffle to win, please do follow the link there to register for the giveaway and enjoy, put in your name, and hopefully one of these books could be coming your way soon. Kind of further to John's point as well about part 2 of this special series, please do register for the Green Chemistry Connections and send this link out to all your colleagues who might be interested. The Green Chemistry Connections in April will feature John again and his new series of speakers, but we do have one coming up in March, and you'll receive more information about that if you sign up to register. Very exciting news. We're hosting our Green Chemistry Commitment Summit in Long Beach in California, and that's to celebrate 10 years of the Green Chemistry Commitment Program being active. And so this is a really exciting day. We're hosting it one day before the ACS Green Chemistry and Engineering Conference. So please do come join us. There's a link there on the slide to kind of register to stay in the loop, and more information about the day of will be coming your way. And this is a hybrid event too, so you can feel free to join us in person or virtually. And then just some upcoming conferences where we will have a presence. The closest one is the ACS Spring Conference, and that's in Indianapolis. So Natalie and Juliana and Dr. John Warner will be there. And then for the ACS Green Chemistry and Engineering Conference, you'll find most of the Beyond Benign crew there too. So there are some links on the slide there to take a look at our sessions and to kind of browse around as to what's happening at those conferences. And so finally, thank you so much to our speakers for today, and thank you to you all for your attention. Thank you to these sponsors, and then on the next slide as well, specifically the sponsors of the Green Chemistry Connections series. And I do believe there's maybe one more slide. Nope, there isn't. Okay, well, thank you so much. We'll be sticking around just for a little bit, but this officially concludes the Green Chemistry Connections for today. Please do email us or contact us with any questions you have at any point in time. And we really look forward to seeing all of you at the next Connections and future ones.